Hi guys, it's me, and I don't know why I don't have my headphones on. And today watch. We're gonna reacting to this video called "Top 10 Kids Banned from Class for Stupid Reasons." I have never watched this. I just always like watch it. Don't watch it before I make this video. And in fact, like I legit just found this on YouTube. So I'm just gonna watch this and yeah, let me just share my computer sound. Let's start. Why is that every single day there is something new I dislike about Will's school? Are my standards really too high, or are people working in education field who are really just that ignorant as Sunshine Christian Academy? I don't know what that is.
Ahead at the rule books. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 unbelievable things students were punished for. Before we begin, to get insane reasons for which students were reportedly disciplined, with their penalties ranging from demerits to full-on expulsions. Number 10,
First of all, what is this? I don't really watch cartoons. That's all I want to say. I can't speak today.
penalties ranging from demerits to full-on expulsions. Number 10, sharing a Jolly Rancher. Sharing is caring, unless it's candy and you're at Brazos Elementary School in Texas. Third grader Leanna Dare accepted a Jolly Rancher from a friend at lunch. This simple exchange among friends was treated
Why Matilda? Why are you getting stuff from Matilda?
as a heinous act and punished by the student being banned from attending lunch and
Okay, so if you guys are wondering what this Matilda thing is about, so this little girl,
friends was treated as a heinous
okay, so this teacher is Trunchbull, and she walked up to this little girl, asking her about her pigtails. So Trunchbull asked, "What are those hanging from your shoulder?" And the little girl's like, "You mean my pigtails?" And since the Trunchbull doesn't like the pigtails, so she told the girl to cut them off before school tomorrow. But then the girl said, "But." So so the Trunchbull, because the girl said, "But." The Trunchbull felt offended and threw her over the fence. No, that isn't shown here. I can't talk.
act and punished by the student being banned from attending lunch and recess with other students for a week. Administrators said that having the
What's wrong with Jolly Rangers? They're good.
candy violated their policy against non-nutritious foods, even though Adair never even opened the Jolly Rancher. Healthy lifestyle choices are important, but this punishment for one piece of candy seems a bit excessive.
Lollipops.
But lollipops are good.
What we call cavities on a stick.
Number 9, having at-risk genes. You'd need a microscope to see why this Palo Alto student was taken out of school. In 2012, 6th grader Coleman Chatham was told he'd have to leave school due to his carrying the genetic markers for cystic fibrosis. The
What the heck is that?
logic behind this decision was somewhat legitimate. 2 other kids in the school had the disease, and there was a risk they could get each other sick. On the other hand, his medical information was allegedly disclosed by another teacher without permission, and Chatham never showed signs of sickness. All in all, Chatham missed 2 weeks of school, and his parents sued the school for discrimination against his genes. Number 8, asking for Tylenol. Keeping drugs out of school makes complete sense.
So I'm guessing that a child at this school is on drugs. Where? Okay.
But in the case of Maine student Tracy Janicelli, things went a little overboard. When the 9th grader had a headache at school, she asked classmates if they had Tylenol and was handed 2 white pills. Later that day, she was called into the assistant principal's office and asked to sign a statement about her actions. By that night, Janicelli had been suspended from school for 5 days for violating the school's zero-tolerance policy against drugs. Worse yet, she was later expelled for the incident.
But it's medicine. I don't understand. You're just expelling children because they're taking medicine.
prompting the ACLU of Maine to take on her case. Number 7. Recording bullying. Being bullied by fellow students is bad, but coming from a teacher is unacceptable. When 11-year-old Brianna Cooper witnessed her teacher spewing insults and threats at another
Oh wow, more Matilda.
classmate, she took action.
I thought I did the right thing.
She recorded the teacher's taunts on her cell phone and handed it to another school official.
Biggest kid in 5th grade, and you acting like the smallest one.
Unfortunately, since taking audio of a teacher without their knowledge is illegal in Florida, Brianna was given a 5-day suspension. Her actions did lead to the teacher getting fired, but it's still a shame she was punished for standing up for a fellow student.
5-day suspension isn't that bad. It's not like you're suspended for longer than a week.
Number 6. A
It's not like I ever got suspended or anything. I'm just saying.
mother's Facebook rant. Most of us are guilty of getting a little angry online. Ashley Habat's online rant, however, cost her son his spot at school. Habat felt that Sunshine Christian Academy didn't give her enough time to prepare for her preschooler's picture day. She took to Facebook to vent her negative feelings on her profile page, making the
That's legal. Shouldn't this be like illegal?
post friends only, but also tagging the school. The next day, Habat was called into the main office, and her son was asked to leave the academy.
That they didn't want him as a student anymore.
Her son's expulsion sparked debate about which side had overstepped their boundaries. Tagging the school in a rant may not have been the smartest thing to do, but surely the innocent child deserved more consideration from the school. Number 5. Carrying a leaf. A 6th grader's problems all started with a leaf.
It just went away. Dude, what do I do? Help!
An assistant principal at Bedford Middle School in Virginia discovered a leaf and a lighter in an 11-year-old's backpack. Believing the leaf in question was marijuana, the student received possession charges and a 364-day suspension. Months later, 3 negative tests proved it had just been an ordinary leaf.
Wow, I don't even know what to say about this.
With the truth coming to light, all charges were dropped against the student, and he was able to go to another school, on probation. Once again, there was little flexibility against a zero-tolerance policy. Number 4. Hugging a friend. The Full House gang would be banned from Southwest Middle School in a heartbeat. Why? Because the school has a strict no-hugging policy.
What? What's wrong with hugging someone? What I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm so confused about this.
Student Nick Martinez learned this the hard way when he and a female friend were seen embracing in the hallway.
We're a cultural family. It's what we do.
Though it was likely just an innocent gesture, it violated the school's strict rules against PDA and earned the 2 students in-school suspensions. With similar policies in surrounding area schools, if you end up taking classes in that area, you'd be better off sticking with a friendly fist bump.
Oh, is that like a new thing, or?
Number 3. Hairstyle choices. A surprising amount of educational trouble
This was like what I was talking about earlier when we first started the video.
Number 3.
Like this, during her
Hairstyle
over the
choices.
fence.
A surprising amount of educational troubles have started with a hairstyle. In 2017, a student was suspended when her red hair dye came off as too unnatural. In 2014, a male student's dreadlocks kept him out of class. But it was a 9-year-old's hair-related punishment that really had heads turning. 9-year-old Cameron Renfro shaved her head for a friend going through chemotherapy.
I didn't want her to be the only one.
The school board issued a suspension because her shaved head violated the dress code. Fortunately, social media backlash led the board to overturn their decision, and Cameron was free to return to school and support her friend at the same time.
I don't even know what to say, but just wow.
Number 2. Keeping up with Glee.
Oh, I know a author that is in Glee. It's Chris Colfer. He wrote the Land of the Stories books and the Tale of Magic books, and I know he is gay. I did some research on him, and he is the girlfriend of a person that I don't really remember who.
There are some people that just don't like the musical show Glee, and others who consider it a punishable offense. Chris Peterman was attending Bob Jones University, a Protestant college in South Carolina. He had already been on the university's radar for his social media activism when a fellow student reported seeing Peterson at Starbucks watching Glee. Since the show had
wrong with watching Glee? It came out a while ago, like a few years, I think.
Some content that the school found unacceptable, such as the depiction of gay relationships, he received 50 demerits for tuning in.
And if I return, they will call the police. And
First of all, what's wrong with being LGBTQ plus? I play Flickr on Roblox, and the person that you want to be, you could choose female, male, random, or LGBTQ plus. And I always choose LGBTQ plus.
And have me arrested.
Although this wasn't the act that would ultimately get Peterman suspended from the school, keeping up with the musical hit was still a costly choice that brought him closer to the suspension.
I'm done.
Oop. Yeah. I guess I have to watch this again.
Right hand. Clap, pat. Clap your hand. Cross it with your left arm. Pat your partner's left palm.
Before we call our top pick to the office, here are some honorable mentions.
We're spending now 2 days.
Okay, I guess that ends the video right there. And I hope you guys like this video. Click that like button and subscribe down below. I don't know, something like that. And then, yeah, just click that like and subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!